if I don't make an update, then people are gonna think it's fake. Whoa. Hello. Alright, so I did a DNA test with MyHeritage.com about a month and a half ago now. It's been a little bit, and I wasn't 100% sure what was gonna come back, but I had a pretty good understanding what it was. So let's get right into it. Let's see if I can flip this around here. That won't let me flip it around. What? Alright, so here it goes here. DNA estimate, there's 100%. Start at the very top. And Central American. In that region there, obviously, I am from Central America. I was born in Guatemala, came here as a kid. And that makes a large culture. So it shows that, sorry, give me 1 second here. 56.9%. It spans basically all of Central America. Basically, it says you're anywhere from Mexico all the way down to Venezuela. So kind of broad, but you know, it is what it is. So we're a mixture of Spanish, Native American, and African ancestry. Okay, next one is European. So this one's a little crazy because my grandparents on both sides, I've routed down to different places, but for the most part, it's Spain. And so I guess I was expecting Spain because, you know, my last name has, there are cities in Spain where my family comes from, but still a bit of a trip. Because although we come from a place called Tovar, Spain, and Burgos and Castillo, right in this region, it barely hits the mark here. And we do have some French background, but obviously pretty strong in that region there. So that kind of threw me for a loop. Next one down is the African. I knew about the African side because we do have a mixture of family. You can see there it touches Spain on the very, very corner, but for the most part it's a whole mix in there as well. Not a large percentage there. And the Balkans. So I had a great-great-grandmother. Oh, I'm sorry, I went back into the European side. My great-grandfather was supposed to marry this woman. So much is the story. Supposed to marry this woman, but she was... I thought I heard that she was Egyptian, but it turns out she was Romani Gypsy. And so I guess the family kind of shied away from him. They were kind of discriminated against her being Romani Gypsy. I guess gypsies have a pretty bad rep in Spain. Well, in a lot of places. So then he fled. He just said, screw it, I'm out of here. And he went to Guatemala. And so that's why I expected that little bit of the Balkans. But that bit of the Balkans isn't very much. I mean, we're talking very little bit of the Balkan area here, so yeah. So the one that really threw me for a loop, though, I guess that's why I kind of, you know, glanced over that European side. The one that threw me for a loop, I was kind of excited about, was this side right here. You obviously saw my last name, right there. I am 1.6%. Eskimo. 1.6% Eskimo. So anyway, that's my DNA results. Hopefully you guys get the same. I am now kind of DNA crazy. I've started looking onto GEDmatch, which you can upload a lot of your raw files from the MyHeritage. I believe you can do it for 23andMe as well. And you can also do the Genie DNA, excuse me. It gave me a few people that supposedly I'm related to already. Some were completely off the wall. And some, obviously, they were from Guatemala as well, and some from Spain. And so obviously those are givens. But some of the ones that threw me for a loop, I don't know. Maybe I'll contact someone. Maybe I won't. This all started because some guy reached, he was reaching out to people on Facebook, and he saw I made a comment. So he PM'd me, and he says, he's asking about my father in Guatemala, and he's asking me all these questions. And I said, I was thinking it's going to be one of my father's friends. Come to find out, he says, hey, I don't know how to tell you this, but your father is also my father. So, I wasn't receptive, and still I'm not, because I told him, I said, I'll do a DNA test, and then we match it, and if we're brothers, then we're brothers. Now, welcome me with open arms. But if we're not brothers and we're not family at all, then just take the truth for what it is and call it a day. So that's it. That's the reason for my DNA search, and out of curiosity as well, I guess. I think I'm gonna do my girls next, right? Yeah. I guess we're gonna do hers next if she wants to, and that's it. I'm gonna do my sons as well. They've got a larger mix than I do, and yeah. Keep me posted. Any questions? Feel free to reach out or leave a message down there below. And that's it.